The latest data from the city of Hamilton shows more than 53,000 doses have been administered as of Friday, but thousands more will be rolling up their sleeves in the days ahead. Mayor Fred Eisenberger is here with us tonight. And Mayor, the next group to get the shot will be seniors 80 and older. How will this be facilitated here in Hamilton?
Well, it'll be done through the provincial portal, which is starting off tomorrow at 8 a.m. I would encourage people to book through the online process. Would even include those that are 85 plus that have not yet received a call back. They could also book on the online system, and there are some that didn't get a return call because it was so voluminous. And so we hope that people will use that hopefully simplified online booking system and make their appointments, and only for 80 plus, by the way. So there's some concern that everyone will try and get a booking. If you're not 80 plus, you are not eligible at this point. Your time will come. Right now, we're focused on the 80 plus category.
And Mayor, how many appointments will be available daily in the city, and what are the daily or weekly targets here?
It really has everything to do with the supply. So given that we are booking 80 plus, the supply certainly would accommodate everyone that's 80 years old. And I don't know what the overall number is. It was about 11,000 or more of 85 plus. So there'll be significantly more in numbers in the 80 plus category. And we would like to think that we have the supply either here or coming that will accommodate all of those that are in that category.
I want to ask you about the variant cases in the city and overall infections. We're seeing a slight rise. There's been another confirmed UK variant case, along with 249 infections that have screened positive for variants of concern. Have you talked with public health about what this means for the reopening of the economy and where the city should be in the color-coded system?
You know, we have daily conversations about all of the issues relative to COVID, whether it's the vaccine or whether it's the variants that are out there and the numbers that may or may not be increasing. Right now, they are going up, both on the variant side as well as the overall case numbers, both locally and provincially. That's of concern, and we'll leave it to the medical officer of health and their team to ultimately make the judgment as to whether or not we should go into a further lockdown to prevent that spread. But there would be no hesitancy to do that based on all the work that we've done to date, and not allowing these variants to take hold to the degree that we are going to cause more hospitalization and more death. But as you will know, there is preparations happening at the hospitals for additional cases, and that certainly kind of doesn't bode well in terms of what might be happening in our community.
And specifically, the DHL supply chain, DHL logistics, there's a combined 17 cases at the facility. They're listed as having screened positive for variants of concern. Does the city have a threshold when it comes to growing outbreaks and issuing orders to companies in the city?
Yeah, and I'll let Dr. Elizabeth talk to those thresholds tomorrow. I'm sure somebody will ask us at our media advisory tomorrow at 3 p.m. But the reality is we've had outbreaks in various companies, and there are a number of recommendations that are passed along to all of those companies to control the outbreak. And if it gets to a point where there is just far too many people infected, then obviously an additional order will apply. We haven't had to do that as yet. I know they've done that in Brampton, Peel, with the Amazon Fulfillment Center, but I mean, I thought my understanding is that almost half of the workers at those facilities had contracted COVID. So we're not at that situation just yet, but certainly the medical officer of health will make stronger orders as the situation requires.
Mayor, thank you for your time tonight. That's Mayor Fred Eisenberger.
Thank you, Nicole.